Hello, everybody. You missed me? Did you miss this face? It's been a while, so I just wanted to come on here. It's the end of the month, and I go live. I don't believe I did one last month, or if I did, I think I got it confused because I was looking back and I saw February 1st. So I guess I counted that as my January, but I had already done a January prior to that, I think. So I counted that as my last month. So I really haven't done one for like 2 months. So, but I don't think any of you really care because looking at my views, there ain't a lot. So I don't know what to do about that. You guys, I used to do this really for myself. It was kind of how to deal with my mom and cancer and just life and what was going on with me. And then, like, as time went on, I guess I started to feel like I need to do this influencer, and like I was trying to kind of copy maybe others. And like I do like to do the reading of like the book, like with Virginia's book, just because like I think like a lot of people should know about that. And I know like some people don't get access to that. It's kind of, maybe they don't do audiobooks. I don't like audiobooks. I like to read and like hold the book in my hand. So um I just like to do that for the people and for obviously anybody that wants to know more about like that subject. Anyways, so basically, what I'm saying is I was doing these for myself, and then I feel like it turned into like doing it for others, doing it for, like I know certain people watch my channel, and so I feel like I have to hold back on certain things because I'm afraid then I might lose them because I have abandonment issues. And so I noticed too that if I start to change myself for others because I want to keep them in my life, or like I try to like hold on, the more I hold on to others, the more they like want to push me away. So I think just gonna be me, whether you like me or fucking not. I'm not going to please everybody. I do have people pleasing issues. I need to fucking get over those. I'm really trying to get over that. It's hard. It's definitely like something you got to work at every day, but I definitely think I'm getting better with it. So anyways, I kind of just want to say that I'm doing it for me from now on, and I don't fucking care if you fucking hate me or not. Am I a hippie? Hi, Salman said. Oops. And hi, Lenny. In Russian, please. No, I don't know Russian. You got to change that in your settings. You can do that, I think. Otherwise, I don't know. With lives, you probably can't. But am I a hippie? It's funny. I was just thinking about that today. Yeah, I guess I would say I kind of am. Yeah. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, there really aren't like a lot of hippies like from when I was growing up. I mean, not even that it was a hippie generation then, but it's still, I don't know, there were definitely a group of us. So yeah, I would say I'm like a boho punk. I'm either like, yeah, like hippie style, or I like to go like dark gothic. So I don't know. Sorry. Okay, let me read your comments. Hi, Lojo the Quitter. Hi, Lenny, and hi, Fortnite Scarlet Witch. The homeless eat grass and snow where I'm from. What are we going to do? Okay, Lojo, that's fucking crazy. I don't understand what that means, so it's not even worth a fucking answer. Do you know who the Scarlet Witch is from the Marvel movies? Yes, I do. I do. I don't know like a ton, but yes, I am aware of the Scarlet Witch. That's from WandaVision. Yes. She is the Scarlet Witch, isn't she? No, she's Wanda. Okay. I don't know. Can you just tell me, I guess? I think I know. But I thought it was Catherine Hahn, but she's Agatha. because I watched that show. So, yeah, you're going to have to let me know about that. But I did watch WandaVision, and I know Scarlet Witch was in it. Yeah, Wanda's the Scarlet Witch. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know why it's called WandaVision, though. Is her name Wanda? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, I hate this. I'm getting like a wrinkle right here. Somebody put a hex on me because I put in a video last live that I like hate anything in this area. And then all of a sudden I got something and I got like a wrinkle. And now it's starting. I can see it. Can you guys see it? Yep, Elizabeth Olsen. Yep, I know her. I know her. Her sisters, Mary Kate and Ashley. I grew up with them on Full House. Peaky Blinders. Hello, Rolling Wolf Nathan. I have not seen Peaky Blinders. I do love how they dress in that. So that is why I do like it and would want to watch it. And Barry Keoghan is in it, and I like him. Although him being a Beatle, being a Ringo, I don't know. That's kind of weird to me, mate. Where are you from, Nathan? Are you from Australia? Because they say mate a lot in Australia. Clarifying rhythm. You spelled rhythm wrong. There's an N, a silent N at the end. I do not tell people how old I am, so you're going to have to figure it out. I give clues. So, I mean, by looks of things, I think you would be able to tell. But, yeah. Don't ever ask a girl that. I am a biological girl. For anybody that needs to know, I do know what a woman and a man is, the difference. So I hope you do too. Don't get confused. Don't let them confuse you. If you guys can help me, you're from England. Oh, damn it. I knew right when I said that I was like, well, Peaky Blinders is from England, I think. So yeah. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I'm stupid. Who is them? Just people in general that ask that question. I've been asked that question before, clarifying rhythm. So when I say them, I'm talking about past people that have been in my lives that have asked me that question, them. But unless, I don't know, it's hard for me to talk and read this at the same time. So you need to clarify like what you're asking. No, for real. I've said this in past ones too. I have a scatterbrain. So you need to just like come out and just ask me. I don't know if who is them is what you're talking about, because I've said a lot of things. So you kind of need to clarify that. I talk a lot. If you can, though, like the little thumb up there, like I know like on the lives, there's a little thumb. If you can like that, that helps me. Again, I'm doing the influencer thing. Don't fucking care. But it'd be cool if you do like it. Awesome. That would be nice of you. So where are you from, Clarifying Rhythm? You're number 1 in the chat. Wowza. That's pretty cool. Anyways, so yeah. How has everybody been these last couple months? How was February and March of you? What has happened with me? Not a whole lot. Well, my mom is cleared for cancer. She just found out. She had her 6-month checkup like a week ago. So they let her know that she is cleared. Yeah. So she had a 3-month and then a 6-month. And then I think now they're going to do 6 months from now. So like a 3, 6, 12 maybe is how they do it. I don't know why they don't do it at just every 3 months, but oh, you're from Europe. Where in Europe, Clarifying Rhythm? I am not from Europe. I'm from America. Yep. I'm from the Midwest. Croatia, but working in Portugal. That's cool. Hi, the Pettysburg address. I like that name. That's cool. It's funny. And definitely, fuck cancer is right. Fuck it in its face. But yeah, it was really hard to go through. like when I was 10, my mom had breast cancer, and that was like my first time I ever like dealt with anything real in life, you know, and 10 years old, that was really hard. So like it's always been like a, you know, something throughout my life. Some people go through life and they don't have to deal with that at all, which is super awesome, and some people do. So, what's your star? I'm a Leo. I am a Leo too. Fist bump that shit, Nathan. Leos. We're the fucking most awesome sign there is. Hi, Josh's YouTube channel. Mythical Bro. Hello from New Zealand. Ooh, hi. Big Leo's in the house. Oh, yeah, Big Leo indeed. So, yeah, Croatia's cool. Portugal's cool. I was actually going to move to Portugal probably like a year after COVID. We were just going to move. We are sick of like the, you know, they were trying to make people like forcing people to get the vax and losing jobs over it. And we were just like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, what is our government coming to? And then we were like, let's go to Europe. And then we decided on Portugal. But we got to through like passport part, but then it took like forever, like the processing at that time. I don't know. There's like a bunch of bullshit with it. And so we just never ended up finishing it. Passports end up lapsing. You have to get a new picture again. So we never ended up going back to it. But Portugal's cool. Mythical refresh pull. I don't know what that means. You'll have to enlighten me on that. Fire and a dead rose. I don't know. Oh, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. But that's cool. Thanks for joining me on this lovely Tuesday. What are you guys up to tonight or today? I guess it's probably daylight where you are. Or late, early morning, maybe. I don't know. I think he's talking about me. Oh, is he? Ethical refresh poll. I'm not sure what it means either. Ooh, 3 a.m., eh? Oh, are you from Russia, though? Because you just did, were you the one that asked to, because you have a little Russian, is that Russian? No, I don't know what that is, that little sign. But somebody before asked if I could do it in Russian. Time for a joke. I went to my boss's funeral. This is from Pettysburg. I don't know if you guys can read the others or not. I'm like totally dumb with this shit, just so you guys know. I went to my boss's funeral yesterday, and I leaned down and I said to him, look who's thinking outside the box now, Gary. That's a good one. I like that. I like that kind of humor. That is some dark humor, literally some dark humor. I like it. So sorry for all the dings. There's going to be a bunch of dings. I should have timed this out better. But so I do this like club on Facebook, and I asked a question, and they're all coming in with answers right now. So I asked, what song would you like to hear on Jesse Wells' Red Tour? Because I guess he asked that on his TikTok, and I was like, yeah, that's actually, I was planning, I wanted to ask that question, but I never did. But now I'm like, fuck it, I will. So I gotta put my bangs right here so I can't see my fucking thing. Put one right there. I don't like that. Can you guys see that right there? It looks like a vein sticking out of my head. All right, whatever. You look like you jammed some Fleetwood Mac. Well, I don't jam it. No, I mean, yes, I did when I was younger. I love Fleetwood Mac. What's not to love about Fleetwood Mac? Are you crazy? Yeah, I liked Fleetwood Mac. I liked Led Zeppelin. I liked Pink Floyd back then. Grateful Dead I liked, but it wasn't like my favorite. Like some of my friends liked Bob Dylan. I never liked Bob Dylan. I liked Bob Dylan like super super when he first started, like Lay Lady Lay, that kind of sound. But no, I'm not a Bob Dylan fan. No, no, no. It's okay, Nathan. You don't need to apologize. I just found Grateful Dead recently. I enjoy them. Oh wow, just recently? That's cool. So you must be pretty young, huh? Yeah, I would. I'm not saying don't listen to them. They're definitely good. Like Casey Jones, I remember. Oh God, Shakedown Street, Touch of Grey. Those are some of my faves. Why did Jesus cross the road? There was a crosswalk. I like it. I like it. You're definitely making me laugh. It's not a fake laugh either. It's definitely you're hitting me in the inside. You got me. Am I a Muslim? No. No, I'm a person just like you. Okay, you're 26. Yeah, you're young. Oh, I wish I was 26. Oh boy. Hi, Channel Chatter 3958. Did a DNA test found a half sister who used to cater for the dead? I don't get that. Is that a joke or is that real? I didn't. It went over my head. I did a DNA test. Would it be to cater for the dead? So you're dead? Is that the joke? Hi, Biggie 20 Pac. Or is it supposed to be Biggie Tupac? And somebody already took that. Real. Channel Chatter. I don't know what you're talking about. What did you say? Oh, it's a real thing. Oh, really? What do you mean by cater to the dead? Like they worked at a funeral home? Funeral homes are fucking weird. Like not just because, it's death, whatever, and people just normally are associate that, but like they've been like doing weird shit with the bodies and yeah, it's like they've been like saying that they're giving you your cremated remains, but really it's just like gravel and like weird ass shit. Yeah, you got because somebody somehow tested. You can't. How did they find out? They found out somehow that the cremains, is that what they call it? They found out that it wasn't the person. I didn't think you could get DNA when you're cremated because everything's gone. And that's why, like, usually people that kill others, they get the person cremated fast because then the evidence is destroyed. So, okay, let me read your comments. You guys are all coming in super fast. All right. Channel Chatter said real. That was a real story. I found Fleetwood Mac not long ago, but when Peter Green was a part of the band before he took LSD and thought he was Jesus and started giving all the band's money away. Yeah, I don't know much like about the lore, but yeah, there was definitely a before and after with Fleetwood Mac with their music. But yeah, I like it all. I really do. I love Tusk. I actually hated it when I was younger. When I first heard it, it scared me. Because I remember I was going to sleep like listening to Fleetwood Mac one night and Tusk came on and I was like, I don't like this. But now I'm like, it's like a parade song almost. I love it. Pettysburg Address. I love it. You are funny. I like you. I like your sense of humor. Are you scared of Judgment Day? I say that I'm not, but I probably, if it were, I mean, I kind of feel like I don't know what's going on right now, to tell you the truth. It doesn't feel like how life used to be, though. I don't know how to explain it. Like, sometimes I feel like, are we in a parallel universe? Like, do you think maybe, like, if we die, like, we don't know it, and you know how they say cats have 9 lives? Like, let's say, it's kind of the same with humans, and we don't know, like, I'll give an example. I was at a party when I was, like, 21 or 22, and we did this thing. Don't do it. Do not do it. I don't know if I should tell you even what I did. I don't think I will because I don't want anybody to do it because I don't want any deaths on my watch. But we did this thing. It was relating to your breathing. And I passed out. And, I came to, and like everybody was laughing and like thinking it was awesome. So I was like, let's do it again. Cause I was drunk too. I was already drunk at that point. And I was like, let's do it again. So I did it again. But this time it wasn't like first time I didn't even have a recollection. But the second time it was completely black. But I could hear everybody around. Like, I don't know if it was like their voices were distant, but I don't even know if it was the voices from the party. I couldn't dissect, but they were familiar nonetheless. But like sometimes I think I died in that moment, came back in a different reality where like everything's the same, but it's not, and then maybe I died again another time. And then, like who knows? And then by the ninth life, you're like, oh, you're done. I don't know. So it's like you kind of have to try to learn what you know, whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, was the dead person you cater to, Gary? Are you scared of Judgment Day? Okay, no, but maybe. Yeah, maybe. Unpopular opinion. Christy McVie is better than Stevie Nicks. Fight me. No, I won't fight you. Yeah, I think they're both great. I really think they're both great. Grateful Dead back in the day. I thought we were talking about groups. My bad. What? I don't know what that means. I'm 29 and going through all this old music. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, check out Tusk and let me know if you like it. Oh, Josh, you know it. Damn it. Oh, Pettysburg, you know it too. I love that game. Oh gosh. Yeah, one of my friends, like, he did it when we were in like 7th grade, and he like when he passed out, when he fell, he actually like hit something and broke his arm. And so we all saw him in a cast at school the next day, and we all knew what he did, what it was from. It's kind of funny. He was a funny guy. I loved Ryan Zazeta. Shout out to you. You were a funny dude. I know for a fact that I died and came back in an alternate timeline. I moved to Florida for 5 years and I never came back home. And then after I came back home, because my dad was sick, my friend I lived in Florida. Her husband ate ass. It was me, and it was the best ass ever. But I kept on telling her that there's no way it was me. I never came back home. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Wow, that's a fucked up. Like did the acid bring that back? Like that's how you knew? Or did you already think that before the acid and then that made the acid even more? Oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird, isn't it? Just thinking about all that stuff. Life. And then it's like, why am I here? I mean, like my purpose, I believe, was to bring a child into this world because I brought a fucking awesome child into this world. So I feel like, I did what I did. But yeah, there was a night and these guys were bullying me and they were getting me to snort sugar and aw. Oh my god, did you snort the sugar? You did? Were they like peer pressuring you? Oh my god. That sucks. Was it like dark? Because sugar's like the consistency is like kind of different. Like you would maybe, or like, I guess like it's crystal. And maybe you just thought it was something else. But yeah, because Coke's kind of more of a powder, isn't it? Or I don't know, like when people like are talking, are they talking to me or are they talking in the chat? Because when they say that makes no sense. Yeah, no, obviously you never. Well, that's why I asked if it was dark. Oh my God, you guys were like 10 years old. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I guess you guys probably hit up drugs like way like earlier. Oh, that's sad. I feel bad for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you're typing, but you know what I mean. You can't obviously talk to me, but like people ask me questions in the chat. So, I mean, like, obviously, I know Nathan's talking to Josh. But, anyways, to carry on. So, what's everybody up to tonight? I love talking music. So, if you guys ever want to talk music with me all you want. I don't know, like, too much. I don't know, like, I don't know. It depends what it is, I guess. But, I know a lot of music, I would say, though. But, Jesse Wells, obviously, you guys know I love Jesse Wells. You can see there's a little calendar of Jesse Wells back there. I use that to schedule his dates. I like to think I'm like working for him, even though I'm not. But I would say, you know, I do kind of feel like doing that fan club is it is work, but it's work I enjoy. So it doesn't feel like work. You know, so that's kind of cool. But I do kind of feel like sometimes, like I kind of like everybody has their own relationship to music, and I've never been in a group like where we share, like where we actually are bonded through like one type of music or a musician. So this is new for me, and so like I love the interaction and the community of it all. But sometimes like I don't know. I like having my own. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, I guess. But yeah, bullied and peer pressure, I would say, are kind of like there's a thin line, you know, because he could have laughed, you're right. But sometimes, like when they're your friends and you're that young, it's different when you're young. You don't have like the balls as much as you do like as you get older. Some kids do though, but I know I was definitely a follower more than a leader. And I was definitely made fun of a lot and peer pressured. Dude, like one of my supposed girlfriends, like, okay, my mom taught me this trick when I was younger, and I still do it. So I don't fucking care. You guys can say whatever you want. But I tuck my underwear into or no, I tuck my shirt. I said it backwards. I tuck my shirt into my underwear. Like if I ever have to, like if I'm wearing a shirt that needs to be tucked into pants or whatever, because my mom taught me that if you tuck it into your underwear, it won't come untucked. And she's right, it doesn't. So I didn't start wearing jeans until I was in like fifth or sixth grade. Like I never owned a pair of jeans in my life. Hated denim. Um, well, no, I didn't hate denim. I should say I wore denim like jumpers, like little dress jumpers, but like Little House on the Prairie kind of. But anyways, where was I going with this? So I hated denim. Fuck, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I never wore denim in elementary school. And so one day we were out on the playground and like I had told them about that or somehow they knew. And they like we had to wait in the line sometimes like when recess was done like the teacher would rally us up and get us in a line and she had to make sure that we stood in line properly, and then when we did they'd let us come in one by one. And so I was like in the middle of the line, let's say, so there's still like a quite a bit of kids behind me, and you know they all kind of rush in, go wherever they have to go. And I was coming in and my so-called girlfriend fucking pulled my pants because I wore like stretch pants back then. So I didn't wear jeans, I wore stretch pants. Sorry, I didn't say that. So I was wearing stretch pants, had my shirt tucked into it because that's just how I like to do it. And she fucking pulled my pants down in front of everybody. And I was new to this school. I was probably like halfway into the year. Like I made friends obviously by then. But I think she was jealous of me back then. I look back at that time now, like she's like successful and whatever now, but and I don't that's great. But like she's always kind of had that in her life. Like she was a bully. She was like a bitch to her best friend, like turned everybody against her in high school the last year. And they're fucking best friends to this day. I'm just like, how are you friends with her? Like, it's crazy, but like, yeah, you just realize like, and I was friends with her throughout high school too. But when she started to do that to her best friend, that's kind of when I put space between us because, well, first of all, I didn't want her doing it to me. But second, like, if you're treating your best friend like that, like, what am I to you kind of thing? Like, wow, that says a lot about a person. I mean, even as a fucking teenager, I do think it tells something about your personality or character. I want a fucking apology from you, bitch. That you pulled my pants down in 4th grade in front of the whole fucking class. I know you watch my channel. You know, I know you like to make fun of me even still to this day. So, anyways, I want an apology for that. Thin line of sugar. Pettysburg, you're fucking funny. I like you. You should subscribe. Everybody subscribe to my channel. Like now. Juke that like. Boof that sub. I don't know if there's any filth pigs or anybody from the wolf pack in the chat. But say what's up. Say an ow ow. And kiss that 22. I love you, Corey Feldman. Just kidding. More like, I love you, Jim and them. I love you, Jim, Mike, and Jeff. Oh, I got to show you guys. So I got this letter in the mail. I wanted to save it for today, actually, or for my live. So I subscribed to a podcast show on YouTube. It's called Jim and Them. And if you guys know Corey Feldman, he's an actor / musician, and it's basically a channel giving attention to Corey Feldman. And it's just a really funny channel. The guys are super funny. I feel like they're friends in real life. It's kind of crazy. But dude, Nathan, no fucking way. Oh my God, you have a 22. It's your magic number. Can you tell me like why it's your magic number? Can you like give me some 22 lore if you could? But yeah, Jim and Them is great. And I will definitely read or show you what I got. So if you send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Jim and Them, they will send you some stickers back. And so last week or a couple weeks ago, I sent them these bracelets that I made because Jim didn't get them for his birthday. It's a stupid mix-up. Mailman fucking took them. I know he did. But and that's cool. I hope you love them. But I remade Jim bracelets, and they're actually better than the first ones I made. Like yeah, they were better, I thought. Anyways, so I sent them in the mail. I sent a self-addressed envelope to inside that envelope with the bracelets, and they got it last week on their live. So I got to see him open it and all that. So I was like, yay! And I knew that I was going to be getting my stickers soon. I just didn't know when. Well, today was the day. So anyways, I got this in the mail. Wait, let me cover this up so you can't see my address. But this is their address, if you can see it. I don't think you can. Wait, oops, wrong side. Right here is the address. It's probably backwards. I don't know. Figure it out. Put it in a mirror if you really care. It's on their fucking about you section or whatever. But anyways, so usually I don't get any drawings. So this is quite cool. I got a drawing. I'm keeping this shit. Like, I'm never letting this go. And then I forgot to put a fucking stamp. I knew too, like I had this feeling when I sent it out afterwards. I'm like, I think I forgot to put the stamp on. And then I was like, no, you're just being, over whatever. And then, yeah, I fucking forgot. And then I was like, how did it fucking arrive? And then I saw that he put Jim as the best. So he must have paid for it. So thank you so much, Jim. I am seriously so fucking thankful that you did that. So anyways, bro, what the fuck? 22 is my magic number. 3 and 5. Hi, Lensjoy, Franz Liszt. Oh, thank you for joining. I've never actually got to talk to you like on a live before, but I know you make comments. I see them. I think I love them. So thank you. Josh, quit crying about the past. Oh, he was 10 years old, Pettysburg. I mean, I make dumb decisions even still, and I'm way older than that. Never tell people your problems, Josh. 90% of the world doesn't care. The other 10% of the world are glad you have them. That is pretty true. You're kind of right about that. I do tell people about my problems, and I've told too many people about my problems that they'll either use it against you later on, you know, like you piss them off or something, man, they'll say something from 10 years ago and they'll be like, are you kidding me? But yeah. Okay. Address is showing. Yeah, that's for the oh, did I show mine? Okay, well, whatever. I hate that shit. Okay, the number 22 follows me with everything. It's my birthday too. I actually forgot that for years though. I'm 22 obsessed for real. I brand all my shit with it. You will love Corey Feldman, Nathan. Check him out. Corey's magic is 22. So, all right, maybe I need to read the Oath of 22. This is the oath we take when we get the 22 necklace. It's only for people with the 22 necklace. So if you want to say, oops, I grabbed the wrong one. If you want to say this after me, I don't know if I can do this, but I will indoctrinate you into Jim and them. Hopefully it's okay with them. But repeat after me, Nathan. I solemnly, oh, and you have to put your hand up. Put your hand up with mine, okay? I solemnly swear to uphold the values of being honest and true, even when it comes to the boof or the juke of the nards. They should not put a comma there because it should be, even when it comes to the boof or the juke of the nards, then comma, or my dick. And I will from this day henceforward represent the truth movement with wormwood and liberty and justice for all. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. 22. And then you have to kiss your necklace. But you don't have your necklace on, so we won't do that together. But you are now a Phil's pig. So I don't know if you're going to like that or not, but I think you'll love Jim and them. Check out Corey Feldman. All right, people always air your laundry for you. Damn straight they will. That's why I air my laundry out for me. And I'm strong enough where well, sometimes I am. Dude, today I get in the weirdest online fights. I mean, first of all, I do have I have reading comprehension problems, so like, well, I have life problems in general. But I misunderstand things that like 90% of people will take things like the way I guess the person intends it to. And then I'm like that 10% out here thinking outside the box. And yeah, I fuck myself with it usually, or I just misunderstand it just completely. So, or, you know, I take it, whatever. So anyways, today, I don't know if I should be talking about this, but like, it's just ridiculous, the online fights I get in. Like, I got in one on Facebook about washing, like I'm telling people my vagina doesn't smell, and then girls are like, oh, you're that smelly bitch, and I'm like, no, I'm just telling you, like, they're like talking about like what they use to wash and shit. And I'm like, that's your problem. Like, the vagina washes itself. Sorry, guys. Well, actually, guys, you should know this. And so, like, yeah, you have to, like, by washing, I thought they meant douching. Like, it's assumed that, like, everybody washes their privates. But, like, for some reason, when they said wash, I took it as douching. I assumed douching. Anyways, it was ridiculous, the shit that was going on with that. But like at the same time, like, I don't care. I know I know myself and I'm honest. And I will tell you if my vagina smells and it doesn't. I will be like, oh my God, what can I do? But I don't. So anyway, happy full pink moon. Oh, happy full pink moon to you too. That's awesome. I love that. You know that. I love watching moon stuff. I love knowing the names. Didn't think anybody would know that, but you did. I love it. I love psychology and the occult knowledge and hidden knowledge of all that stuff. The message you said sounded positive, but what was it? You said you're a part of Christianity or some kind of cult. The thing is, I heard of Corey, but I still do anything about it. Oh my God, I have to go look. You need to go check out Jim and them. They're funny. I just came across them one day. Like, I didn't like Corey because of, I liked him when I was younger. I liked the movies and stuff he was in, thought he was an awesome guy. And then I saw, it was like Corey's Angel. It was Corey's Angels. It was something with his angels. And I saw how it was on Facebook actually, because I actually asked him to be my friend at first when I was on Facebook, because like back in 2010 or something. And I didn't really know like his music. I didn't know he had a music side to him. So he was like starting to show his music on Facebook, and Corey's Angels was the name. And I saw how he treated them, and me being a victim of SA, I instantly don't like that. And so I was like, I need to like do some more digging on this guy, and just found out some very shitty things about him. And then so I found Jim and them. They make fun of him, and I was like, yeah, these are my people. And then like there's a whole crowd of them. Wolfpack, Filth Pigs, love them. They're awesome people. They're so fun. So yeah, it's great. We all do come together in that sense. So it is kind of culty, but I don't care. I like it. You'd be surprised how many people don't wash their ass. Yeah, I get. Oh, really? For sure. I guess. I was expecting you to say, yeah, something else. I was taking again misunderstanding, but yes. Yeah, I am kind of surprised by that. I just assume that people do that. But yeah, they're all calling me like smelly bitch. I'm like, you're just jealous. I was like, you're jealous because mine doesn't smell. I was like, may the pH balance for you or something like that. I thought it was funny, but I gotta take this off. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be like that. I just get so hot during these. And I like, yeah, I'll go like this so I'm covering everything. No, but my arms get so hot. Oh, Corey. Oh my God, you only know Corey for his music? Whoa. Nathan, you must be young too then. You need to check out, yeah, do it. People laugh at his guitar playing a lot, right? Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. His dance moves, anything he says, anything he does. It's great. It's a great place. I don't know, like I'm kind of like a loner, and so like I do crave like real life connectedness with a person, obviously, but I feel like I do have that, but I don't, like people come and go through my life, and that's how life is. But I really don't have anybody that really sticks by me. And if I do say that I have with that person, like all of a sudden they're not there. It's like I jinxed myself by saying that. So I don't know. Anyways, he's definitely a troll. We call him the Goblin Ghoul. That's what we call Corey, the Goblin Ghoul. I have to look there. It's weird looking at a little camera dot, because I always look at my face. But I definitely look better if I look there. Otherwise, I'm like, ugh. I am reading your stuff though. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. No. It is what it is. I get hot, guys. What can I say? I'm like literally like wet. Like, let me grab me a towel here. Yeah, so what's up? Yeah, let me know how old are you people, because Well, no. I don't care. I don't care how old, because I don't like being asked how old I am. So I don't know why. I just like want to kind of know, I guess, where you're at. I don't know what I was trying to say. You learn a lot about yourself. Yeah, definitely you do. And me, like, I don't know, like, well, I don't know. Dating's different now than what it used to be. But when I was younger, I kind of went from like boyfriend, I'd have a little gap, boyfriend, have a little gap, new boyfriend, just one boyfriend, no boyfriend. And I kind of did that pretty much for quite a lot of my life. And then after the engagement was called off, like I felt like he's alive and everything, but I felt like I lost my person, and like that's the father of my child, and like I'm kind of old school. Like I want to have a family, and monogamy. I totally want monogamy. I respect whatever you're comfortable with, I guess, but polygamy and that kind of shit just ain't for me. I get too jealous. I have trust issues too. So, but you had one serious relationship and then checked out. Yeah, that can happen too. Thanks, Josh. I think you're an okay person too. You're 43. Nice. Petersburg address. I love that name. But yeah, I understand the serious relationship and you being scared and not wanting to like go through that pain again. It really fucks with you. My last relationship was like that. That was my longest one too. But yeah, he kind of ghosted me. But we are kind of starting to talk again, and it's going surprisingly better than I thought or could have thought. So maybe we needed that space. Sometimes you just need that to kind of sort yourself out. But we're not dating or anything like that. But I don't think I want to do that. I'm still even hurt by that same guy, so I'm kind of scared to even jump back in. But yeah. Josh, don't say that. You are. You are. And don't let other people tell you different either, okay? Well, I mean, even me telling you that you are a good person or okay person, I'm using your words, but you just being in my chat, I'm sure you're a good person. I just attract that, But I would say as you get older, just try to listen to your inner voice and do what brings you joy, whether other people have to say something about it or not. I'm just so past that. I'm just like, I want to play the guitar, but I'm just so fucking bad at it. Like, I practice too, and I'm still fucking bad at it. Like, you guys see, I've posted some of it. I'm not good. So, but and then I'll see other people playing, and I'm like, oh, I want to play like that. Like, how do you pick like that? Like, my fingers and my brain just don't connect. It's so fucking hard for me. And it's like I want it to connect so badly and I just get so stressed out then. It's like, I play too high. Yeah, there's like some like saying about like dating your ex is like shoving shit back up your ass. It was some meme or something like that. Not a meme, but like, a quote. Yeah, so that always kind of stays with me but sometimes I don't know. It just depends, I think. It really does. Because I have seen people that, like, you didn't think that they were going to make it. They took the time off and then got back together later on, and now they're together forever. But I think that's rare. I do think that's rare. So I will partially agree with you on that, Petersburg. But I know that you're right, most likely. I will admit that. You play like Corey, huh? I do. I do. So when I'm like making fun of him for his guitar playing, I'm really not the one to be judging that. But I also never said that I'm good at guitar either. So there's a difference. He does pretty much imply that he's good at guitar. So yeah. But yeah, Jim and them I really like. I'll give you like my 5 top channels that I watch like on a daily basis. I check Jesse Wells every day just to make sure like for the club, and then also to see if he puts any new songs out, because he's really good at doing that. And I love him. I love him. Oh, I did the crazy. I love him. I love him. Another person that I love is Leonardo Patrick. His family is freaking awesome. I try not to swear around them because they are a good family. I can tell they are healthy. They eat healthy. They love each other. They do family things together. I do think Leonardo might need some more socializing with kids his age, because he does have his brother, but I do think he kind of needs to socialize a little. Well, I'm not giving parenting advice. I'm just kind of noticed. That's what I've noticed. But he loves music. He loves playing, and that's what he wants to do. Kids, there are some kids that they don't need the company of others. Like my dad was like that. You know, him and his brother, that's how it was. He had friends, but nobody really. Not, yeah. Anyways, so Leonardo Patrick, he's an awesome guitar player. I like have actually learned, I think he's a great teacher. I've learned from him actually some things. So that's awesome. I think he should keep doing videos like that along with his music stuff. Alex and Stefan. I know his name's Steven, but it's spelled like Stefan. I know Steven can be spelled like that too, but I like to say Stefan or Stefan. Urkelit, Stefan, Alex and Stefan. And then I like Jim and them. Not doing these in any order, but Jim and them. And then there's this new couple that I've been watching. They have the cutest kids. Their names are Kay and Tay. And I like watching them because Ellie is super cute, but she also needs to work on her vocabulary, but whatever. I'm cool. Like they're working on it, I can tell. Because I actually did say something in the comments about it. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to help. And you know, some people take it like, who are you to fucking, like, the audacity kind of thing. No, I did say something about, you know, she needs to be working on her L's, her T's, her S's, her R's. And yeah, they've been doing that now. Like they just posted a video and she's sounding out her name. I'm like, that's cool. Did I do that? No. I like to take credit though. But anyways, and then yeah, so Kay and Tay. They live in this huge ass fucking house and they're like 20 something years old, I think, or 30. I just am amazed by like influencers and how much they make. Like, it's crazy. Oh yeah, I know Humphreys McGee. Jake, I mean, I know, but I don't. But I think I've been to them actually before. Like when I was younger, they opened up for String Cheese Incident. So I went to see them when I was younger. Yep, sometimes the strongest fires gotta go out before being rekindled brighter. I like that. I like your look on life. I've never seen someone argue that they're a piece of shit. Josh, I agree with you though. Oh, you two don't fight. Please don't fight. I know somewhere in there somebody's feelings got hurt, and that's where this animosity is coming from. Let's just like boom. Because we need to come together and love one another, right? Yeah, we got to do that. I can't believe I've been on here for 54 minutes. That's crazy. I usually only do like an hour, so we got like 6 minutes left, you guys. Is there anything you want to ask me? Oh, I never actually showed you what Jim and them sent me. Okay, so this was the, oh shit, I just showed my address again. So this is the address, or the envelope. And then here are what I got, I got the stickers. They're very quality. They're very, I've gotten these ones before, but hey, I'm all about getting more stickers because I gave some out too, so I did need to replenish my Corys. And actually, a Gym and Them, I needed one. Yeah, so it's like they read my mind. But it's a Gym and Them, which it reminds me of like I don't know why, but in Toy Story, that Pizza Planet, it reminds me of that for some reason. Whatever. Although I don't like that because of Pizza Gate, but because it's Jim and Them, I will let it pass them. And then here is Corey in a Ghostbusters. I ain't, how does that go? I ain't seen no ghost. Can't even think of it right. I ain't something no ghost. So yeah, you get really quality stickers. Somebody actually got a mouse pad, which was kind of cool. I'm not on a computer that much, so I wouldn't like use that, but I thought that was pretty nice to get. So what else was I gonna say? There was something else that I wanted to tell you. I'll just say online fights are stupid. Just say that your vagina smells and get it over with here. But yeah, I just want to say, like, online world isn't the real world. They bombard you constantly with negativity. Your body and mind are not meant to be bombarded with that, like psychologically, like that much, and physically, like psychologically, it will bombard you, and then your psychology, your psychological turns into physical. That's where dis-ease comes from, disease. It's because there's a dis-ease of going through, from your, yeah. So psychological affects the physical. You guys probably know this. But so just like I'm trying to kind of stay off social media. Not as like I still have to run like the club and stuff, and I do have to check that a lot. So it does keep me on it every day, but I'm definitely cutting back my hours on it. And I have noticed I definitely think I have more of a lighthearted approach. Doesn't feel as heavy on me as it did before. So you're just being petty. 'Cause you be petty. You like Tom Petty. You like that joke? I do like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, though. I do like that. Are you a heartbreaker, Patty? Yeah. So yeah, I haven't really been doing much. I did apply for some jobs. I applied at the ranch. I don't think I'm getting that one. I could kind of tell too. It's like you can just tell when you're there applying whether you're gonna get the job, like just how they look at you and stuff. But I tried to look nice and like I don't look like this every day kind of thing. But I did. I mean, I don't know if I really look that nice now, but it's better than what I normally do. And I don't know. I just didn't get the feeling. But yeah, I shouldn't say places. The ranch was the only place, but it's a place nonetheless. I just think I would like it. It would be healing for me, like working with horses, and I like working with disabled, mentally handicapped. I did it when I was in college for art therapy, and I loved it. I loved it. It was rewarding. It was just so great. So I would like to have something like that back in my life. That'd be nice. Yeah, the energy you put out returns to you. Luckily, I'm inherently funny and things even out. Yeah, I like to think like I do have a sense of humor on things, but I'm definitely very sensitive and I'm definitely a bitch too. I say some mean ass shit. My words can cut like a knife sometimes. So I can see why things go the way they do, but like some things I don't. I'm gonna disagree on that because people that I attract to me, I don't know why I'm being attracted. Like they're not good people, and I'm a good person, I think. Like these people are like, so that's why I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, maybe it's to help me. Okay, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to say what it is because, yeah, it's just anytime anybody mentions that kind of shit, just weird. And I only got like a minute, 10 seconds left. I'll go an extra 10 minutes, but that's it. This is my longest live ever. So thank you for the meaningful feedback. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I don't know who's talking to who anymore. Just put like a K at the end. Like an okay emoji if you're talking to me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but K is the start of my name. And they don't have just a K, so do the okay emoji. Okay. Do you guys want to learn sign language before I go? I can show you the alphabet. All right, let's do it. All right, let's see. I was going to read the book, chapter 7, or no, not chapter 7, chapter 10, I think it is. Yeah, chapter 10 of Virginia Giuffre. But it's kind of long, and it definitely would go over like the 10-minute mark. It's going to go into like probably a half-hour mark. I don't know if you guys, I don't think it's like the time right now, so I'm going to do it another time, but it will be coming soon. So anybody that is watching and likes to hear me read this book, I know it takes me a fucking long time to get these out, and I'm not punctual every day, kind of like other influencers are, but I promise you I will get all of this book out to everybody, however much or time it takes me. I'm a slow, like if it's on my own and I'm doing it, I will fly through the book. But when I know that I'm doing it for an audience, for some reason, it's taking me a slow ass time. So audience affects me. You know, I try to be as natural as I can be, but I still have that I'm being watched, so I can't always be, like that. But anyway, so we will do this another time, but yes, let's do sign language. Okay. So I'm hot again. So this is the letter A. You just do your fists like this. B, C, D, E, like the claw. F, like okay. G as in, ooh, he little. H, you got your thumb back here though. So I don't know if you're supposed to show it like this or like that. But either way, this, H, I, and then for J, you scoop it like J, K, that's what I just did for my whatever before, K, L. Now M is going to be here, I believe. So you do your M here, M, between the pinky and the ring. Then N is between the ring and the middle. Then O. And then, wait. Oh, shit, I forgot. P should be easy. Wait. Sorry, I gotta do it. I think P is like this, up like this. Oh, fuck, I forgot. What's Q? No, Q is this. Q, R, Q, R, S. Fuck you guys. I forgot half of the alphabet. I know part of it. I'm fucking drawing a blank. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Wait. Q is like this. Q, R, I don't know what STUVWXYNZ. Z's like Zorro. Z. So ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOPQ fucking RSTUVWX. I like X. It's like the half of a heart, I guess. XY, like cowabunga, dude. Z. And I don't know how to say next time one of these things with me. Do you think people are born deaf have a certain amount of disdain for people that go deaf later in life? Do you think they have disdain for them? I don't know. I don't think so. I think because they were born, that's all they know. So they wouldn't know any different. Maybe they have compassion for people that go deaf later in life. I think because they know, well, they don't know. I don't know. That's kind of funny because, yeah, they don't know anything else. So they wouldn't know. Yeah. I don't think they would have any, but I do. Fuck, man. I don't know. That's a good question. I think just you guys leave Josh alone, okay? Please just let it be. I know, fucking RS. I don't know. Well, I think it's, I feel like this is S for some reason, and I'm fucking it up. I'm gonna look later, but it would make sense because it makes a T, a little T, you know? T, but you gotta go like that too. I'm missing something, but I will bring it back and I'll do it all again for you. But, all right, you guys. I think now is a good time. Josh, I hope that you are okay after this. And just like know that Petty does have a sense of humor. And sometimes it's, I mean, not always, you know, I don't know. I can't talk for Petty, but Petty did say she is Petty. I don't know if he's a he or she, but what made me learn sign language? Just because I wanted to be able to sign, with people that are deaf. I didn't know anybody that was, but if I did, then I'd be like, able to kind of surprise them with it, and they'd be like, "Whoa, and I'd be like, just a little, but yeah, I learned it a long time ago, and that, like, I need to definitely brush up again because I've lost it. But yeah, Petty is funny. Petty is very funny. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Josh is sensitive and Petty is funny, and sometimes people don't get other people's humor. Like, I can say some mean things, but sometimes I'm obviously joking, but I know they say, like, there's half truths to it, but sometimes you really are just joking. I have half truths, though, usually. It's my way to get it out by being insensitive, but like in a charismatic way. Manipulative. Oh. Well, Josh, I don't know what's being said, but I think if you are not sensitive, you wouldn't be bothered by his comments, is basically what I'm saying. And I just want you to know, I don't know what he's saying. I'm not reading it right now when I'm talking. Like, I'm not always reading, because then I can't think of like what I'm saying. So I would have to, whatever was said, just know that it's not true, Josh. You believe what you want to believe, you know. I know it's hard. You're young too, and that's not an excuse, but you don't have as much of a life experience maybe to be able to kind of build that, I wouldn't say like carelessness, but like, or like a wall, but you just kind of learn as you get older just to like not care. But even me, like I told you, I am sensitive. So like I feel like I put on like a tough exterior because I don't want to be attacked. But then even when I do that, I am. So I think just being honest and true, like I'm sensitive, and just know that, like, you know, I can dish it. Sometimes I can't take it, but I can. And I will admit if you're right, if I honestly see what you're saying about me in myself, like I see what you're saying, I will admit to you, like, okay, yeah, you're right. I do need to work on this, or like I am whatever. I don't really have any shame in doing that. And I don't know why anybody else does. Like, in the end, nothing fucking, what's there to prove? You know, just like enjoy your life. If you need to, live vicariously through others if you have to. But like, we need to really learn to just like love one another. Flaws and all, we all have them. None of us are perfect. Far from it. If we were perfect, none of this shit would be going on that's going on today. We would be living in a utopia. And even that would be fucked up, I'm sure. We wouldn't be satisfied. Like, the human being is never satisfied. So just know that too. And that's why I do appreciate humor, because you need it. And God, I guess nobody has a sense of humor like God or Jesus. They say Jesus, I don't know. Anyways, look at this hair. I gotta cut. Look at all that dead hair I gotta cut off. But then if I cut it, it's bad being up here again. I never can get it. I want it to be like down to here, past my boobies, so I can walk outside without a shirt and have my hair, my thin hair cover, like Eve, like Adam and Eve. I knew, Josh, you take things very like personally. I don't know you, so I'm trying to say, like, you might, I knew right when I said life experience, I knew, I'm like, well, 10-year-olds could have more life experience than a fucking 90-year-old, you know? I don't know. I don't know you. All I'm saying is, like, I saw that you were hurt by what he said, and like, don't be. That's the short of it. I can't control what you feel though either. I can just tell you, just don't block his comment then, or block him. I think you can do that in the chat. Sorry, I keep fucking with my hair. Buttercup. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Nathan. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Are you saying I'm being nasty to you, Josh, or somebody, or Patty is? About the sugar booger? I mean, as a 10-year-old, I can see why you would believe that, because people do refer to it as sugar booger. And as a 10-year-old, you could actually be thinking that it is like sugar. I don't know. But I don't know what goes on through other people's heads. I don't even know what goes on through fucking mine, guys. So let's just, like, yeah. Let's pump the brakes here. Let's come back to the joy that we were having, right? Dance through life. You gotta dance through your problems. Josh, right now, I want you to just take a moment from the chat. Don't look at it. And I want you to just do a groove. whatever your dance move is, do a fucking Corey dance move, whatever you got to do, and just see how you feel after that. See if you're bothered anymore. And if you're still bothered, then you need to keep fucking dancing until you work up a sweat. And if you're still dancing, well, then you might not have whatever cleared the thought out, but you definitely did good for your body and got toxins out. So, yeah. Hi, Malia Magana. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to my live. We're just shooting the shit. Some people are fighting, not fighting, but you know what I mean. You know how that goes, the online fights. Don't take them personal. It's all fun, right? Or dance through life. Oh my God. Josh, all right. Well, thank you for joining. I'm sorry you had a horrible experience because of one thing that we mentioned way in the beginning. But I can see you're sensitive and maybe come back another time. All right. Thanks. Thank you very much. Rage bait 100%. Yeah, and we didn't give into it, did we? I didn't. I kind of did. I did kind of a little bit. It took me off my game. But I do care. Like, I want people to be happy too. You know, I do care if I see others upset or, you know, not one that's going to just ignore. I mean, otherwise, if I did ignore it, I just didn't see it. And that's just like happenstance. But yeah, I don't like rage bait. Fucking, that's why people like made fun of me when I was younger, because they like loved the reaction that I would give more than like, you know, what they're actually saying. But it was more the reaction. And yeah, I'm gonna jam till victory. Check out Patti Smith. Oh yeah, I do like Patti Smith. Yes, I do. What's that? I don't know the names. I'm bad with song title names, but it's fucking. Does she sing with somebody else too? Like, was she in a duet, like with a guy? Otherwise, I don't know. I might be thinking of somebody else. Patti Smith was like from the 60s, right? Josh, you saying that we have no other care than ourselves. I've been literally trying to like navigate your feelings about this chat. Like, I care. So like for you saying that is just fucking crazy to me. Not crazy, but it's ironic. Ironic? Oh, he saw that he didn't rage bait us, maybe? Is that why you came back and said that? It's not gonna work. Not here, not on my channel. No. I do the rage baiting. I do it. No. I don't think so, but she was inspired by Jim Morris. Okay, yes. I think I do then. I'll check her out again. But there's a song I want to say that I posted a while back, but I thought it was with a guy, and I don't know. I'll look it up though. Sorry, I'm reading too. I don't think so. It's okay. I'm just gonna eat some corn on the cob. Corn on the cob. That's in season, isn't it? Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to does she say us or I? Yeah, I do know that one. If you can say the names, I can tell you if I know them. But let me just do one thing. I'm going to have a cigarette with you guys, and then I'm going to say goodnight. I'm old enough to smoke, so I'm going to try to, like, keep it off, though, you know? So if you see me going off like this, I'm just hitting my smoke. But I do need one. It's been a fucking hour, so I'm doing pretty good on that. Let me just grab my ashtray and my water. I almost choked on that. Almost went down the wrong type. Oh my God. The wrong type. The wrong pipe. Pop music. Talk about pop music. Is that one? No, that's not it. Is it? It belongs to us. Okay. Because I thought she would sing belongs to I. And I was like, what? That sounds weird. That is a good song. I love that song. I love how it starts. Like come on. Oh no, that's Natalie Merchant. I'm thinking of Natalie Merchant's version, but I do know Patti Smith's, I think, too. Yeah, well, you don't smoke, Josh. Doesn't mean none of you do. You need to light that up. Yeah, I do. I love that song. Such a jam, because it starts out like really slow and like seductive kind of, and then it goes in, you know, medium, and then by the end you're just like, it's a full-on symphony, fucking blast, just like, yes, I love it. Love it. I don't know if you do you, Josh? I hope it doesn't bother anybody if I do. But yeah. I'm a smoker. I'm a joker. I'm a midnight toker. Sure don't want to hurt no one. Oh my God. My singing is beautiful. Well, that's me holding it in. If I could bust it out, I'd blast your ears off, probably, with my singing. I'm fucking loud. That's just how I am. I'm kind of half deaf, too. That's partially maybe another reason why I found out I was, like, partially deaf in one of my ears. And so I think that's why when I was younger, I wanted to learn sign language, because I'm like a hypochondriac. So if I find out something about myself, I times it by 100 and then I have it. So I was worried that that's what was going to happen. But so far it hasn't. I definitely can't hear as well as even before that or before, but whatever. Yeah, that's how I got started on candy cigarettes. That's how my mom was a smoker when I was younger. And then I was like 5 or 6, I think, and I would be driving in the car and I'd be smoking my little candy cigarette. Wanted to be just like her. Yeah, I love candy cigs. The soft ones, when they're fucking hard. I've definitely broke a couple, not couple. I've definitely broke a tooth from a candy cigarette, from gnawing on that fucker, because it was so old. But I'm like, I need it. They taste so good. The candy cigs and the fun dip sticks. Them are some good stick. Harrison Ford says that. This is some good stick. When he eats fun dip on Shrinking. That's like my favorite show right now. I've been watching it because it's going to be on tonight. It's on Apple Plus TV, but Shrinking it's called. It's a really good TV show. It's basically therapy for me. I kind of like it. I like finding therapy in like unfounded places, like, you know, like not like the norm, like the doctor, psychiatrist, like, you know, you just find it from a stranger or like a book or whatever. I guess that's life. That's therapy on life's terms, but I just like finding stuff that relates to me, that like opens my mind and like helps me when, you know, it should have been resolved like that 10 years ago kind of thing. But everything is what it's meant to be, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, so What was I talking about? Candy cigarettes, smoking with my mom. Oh, the dipstick shrinking. Yeah, so I would recommend Shrinking. I also recommend the show Primal. It's on HBO Max. It's an animation, so it's a cartoon. I like cartoons. So, yes, I'm an adult that likes cartoons. But Primal is like a different cartoon. First of all, it's a silent cartoon, like no talking in it. There might be a couple grunts, but other than that, um, yeah. Oh, what is Shrinking about? But Primal's good, so check it out. It's about a caveman and a dinosaur and their relationship. It's really good. Yes, Samurai Jack. It is by the guy that does Samurai Jack. His name is Gendy Taranovsky. He's an awesome guy. And you know what was so weird with this last season? Oh, wait, I shouldn't say it because then I'll ruin the ending. Gendy did the ending that I wanted. Just saying. And I swear to God, they look and read the comments because I don't think they've even written the whole show yet. But they need to get it out, in a certain amount of time. So I do think that they read fan comments and then incorporate it into the writing. And then, you get the show. I could be wrong, though. I'm probably wrong. But so anyway, Shrinking is about psychiatrists. It's Jason Segel, Harrison Ford, and Jessica Williams. They all play psychiatrists, or they do cognitive behavioral therapy, so CBT. And Jason Segel's character, he's a psychiatrist, and he loses his wife in a car accident, and he has a daughter, so he's a single dad now to a daughter. And so the first season's like how he goes about with grief, and each character has like their own thing. So Jessica is going through a divorce, and Harrison is having issues with Parkinson's disease and issues with his daughter because he put his work before his daughter. And so there's all kinds of things I relate to that in that show. And the music is fucking tits. It is fucking phenomenal. So I actually made a playlist. I started it today or yesterday for Shrinking, just the songs that I like from the show. I made a playlist. So if you want to check that out, I made it public. And check out Jesse Wells. And fuck cancer, right? I'm such a hypocrite. But like I said, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. You only got one life, right? Accommodating others is something that is a lost art form. But at the same time, when it comes to smoking, I'm going to smoke. I won't smoke around my mom, obviously. But the room that I'm in right now, isn't attached to the house. Well, it's attached, but it's not in the area where she's at. So it doesn't, I'm sure it affects her, but not the way you guys are all thinking. So whatever. I mean, my mom had breast cancer from smoking. That's why she stopped. But I always knew I was going to smoke. Like I told you, from 5 years old, I knew there are just certain things that are concrete in me that will just not ever leave me. Another one is eating chocolate. I will never stop eating chocolate. I live off chocolate. So I'm still alive. Knock on wood, right? But I just think what works for one person doesn't always work for the other. And I don't know what clarifying rhythms emoji is, but it looks mad. Or he's sweating, or I don't even know what the fuck that is. But yeah, nobody's in the chat anymore. But thank you for joining. It was nice that you guys were all talkative with me and listen to my bullshit and join me for a moment in time just to, talk. I like talking. I wished I knew more about what you guys about you, I just don't really know what to ask without sounding prideful. I ask where you're from, Most of you are all so far away from me too. It's like crazy that I always get people that are far away. But yeah, Friday nights I would check out Jim and them. They do lives on Fridays, and it is a really good show. It will make you laugh. Corey's funny. He's the gift that keeps on giving. And yeah. What is oh, my daughter fucking kicked ass this season for wrestling. She's a wrestler. It's their second year in wrestling, and she did better than she did last season. So that is promising to me, and I'm super proud of her. And I know she's proud of herself too. And she has a friend that's on her team that's another girl that wrestles, and she's really good too. And I'm just so proud of them. Like, I love watching them wrestle. Oh my God, it was so cute. They did like a little scrimmage wrestling, like during one of the meets one time. And I just happened to get there and like I missed my daughter and it was her only one that she had. Not the only meet, but the only, what do you call it? Like scrimmage round? I don't know. She had one round and I missed it. I got there late. And so her and her friend started wrestling like on this other mat. And I was watching them. I wish I would have tape recorded it, but I actually thought they just like wrestled for me because I missed my daughters, but they were just doing it just for fun. But I was like so glad that they did it because when they were done wrestling, they hugged each other. Like it was the cutest fucking thing ever. Like it was like such a enthusiastic hug and just like you could just see the love and respect and it was just really cool to see that. Like I wish sports were more like that. Not so, I mean it's competitive, but like, you know, I love seeing that friendship. So yeah, she did really good. So she's going to keep up with that, I'm pretty sure. And hopefully she does it the rest of her time at school, or that she has left. This time is going by so fast. Like before I know it, she's going to be out of school. And that means I'm getting older too, you know, and I just feel like time's like I'm just doing nothing with time, you know, and I just want to do something with it. Like I want to do something that I love and it not feel like work. Like I don't want to do like a 9 to 5. I want to do something that I'm on my own time, my boss, because I know when I love something and I'm passionate about it, I will dedicate and I will work. I will be your hardest worker you will ever see. That shit. You're from Arkansas, Patty? It does. You're funny, Patty. I like you. Arkansas. That's funny because Jesse Wells is from Arkansas. He's like my favorite musician of all time, probably. And he just had a show there on the 29th of March. So like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, whatever. And yeah, he's really cool. You should check him out. His music is fucking great. He does covers of music too. Like he does a cover of Creep by Radiohead and a cover by Nirvana. And he does he does covers by like Beatles. I think he did another one. What was the last one he just did? Who was it by? Fuck. But it was so good. It was so good. Like he does covers justice, you know? Some people do covers and it's like, oh damn, stop. You're like not doing the song justice. You're making it worse. But yeah. So I would check him out if you don't know who he is. He's from Arkansas. And he just had a homecoming show and everybody was super proud of him. Arkansas is the worst, is it? Yeah, Jesse, I don't know. I feel like he's proud of where he's from. But yeah, I think like if his music hadn't taken off, who knows what he would be doing, I guess. Like he said he worked like in factories and he did like a radio job, like some odd jobs, I guess. But yeah, his music is where it's at. He was meant to do music, and I'm so glad that he's getting the attention that he's getting. It's just kind of bittersweet at the same time too. It's not like I discovered him or anything like that, but there was like because he was doing music before that, but before he like hit it big, I guess, because he was in a rock band before, but he hit it big more now with him like going solo, and then he has a band now, so he does solo first. If you go to a show, he'll do like his solo first, and then he'll bring the band out, and then he'll end with him solo again. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that thank you for joining me, Patty. It's been a pleasure. I hope you join me again. Another live. I usually go at the end of the month. And I kind of give a heads up in the shorts section if I'm going to be going live soon. I just never know exactly when, because I don't want to give you a time and then I get all fucking nervous and weird about it. So yes, I have heard there's a lot of great musicians there. I'm sorry. Did you lose your dad recently? Yeah, I'm like, that's like one of my biggest fears is losing, a parent, and both my parents at the same time, even both alive, but they're, like my dad's almost 90 and my mom's almost 80. So they had me like late in life. So yeah, it's sad. But yeah, I was kind of like, not the same way. I get what you're saying though about like not wanting to be around people, but I'm telling you, and I'm not just being biased, this type of live show is like different from any. I have gone to a lot of live shows, like lots of concerts. I've seen great bands too. And his shows are knocked down the best. Like for like if you want some sort of healing or just a fun night, emotional, like it does like the first time I saw him, I've talked about it in a different live, I think, but I was like on a cloud for like a month. I mean, something happened to me like that night. Like he did some, and I was like right in front of him too. So maybe it was just like being in the vicinity of him and the anticipation and excitement. And he like totally came through and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Oh, my skin looks so bad. Like my skin doesn't look like this in real life, but I'm like seeing all these bumps on it, and it's like making me feel, but I don't feel anything. So I don't know what that is. Anyways, I know. Thanks, Patty. Yeah, his shows are fucking amazing. Like you're gonna like my friend actually just lost his dad. Oh my god, it's his dad's birthday today. Happy birthday. Let's sing happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. McIntosh. I love you. Happy heavenly birthday. I'm so mad that I never went and saw him when he was alive. Like, that beats me up. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I just hope he knows how much I loved him because he was like a second dad to me growing up. Like, he was so great. I remember one time I like got like bumped in the head or something, and I thought I had a dent. It was like, oh my god, I have a dent in my head. And he like, I was like, feel it, and he like felt it, and he's like, Kate, you have a bump. And I was like, oh, and we like started laughing. It was so funny. Like I always remember that now. Like I really thought I had a dent in my head. Like, but it was just like front, I was feeling, and then the bump was whatever. Anyways, yeah, it was funny. But he's a great guy. He actually like inspired a lot of like our music. Like he was my childhood best friend's dad, and so me and my childhood best friend are still, I'd say we're still besties.
like, we don't obviously see each other as much, but we are still in communication. I tell him, I feel like I can tell him anything, but I just feel so bad for him because he's gone through so much. And yeah, I know how you feel too. And I'm really sorry. Like, I can really empathize with that. It makes me really, oh, thanks, buddy. You are so sweet. Josh is fucking full of shit. He's out of the chat now, so I can say that. But yeah, he was really awesome. He had great music. I mean, he did like Bob Dylan. But no, like the Doors and Jethro Tull and Frank Zappa and I mean all kinds of music. David Bowie. Yeah, Jim Croce. I mean, anytime I hear music like that, I think of him. And they lived, you know, right in my backyard, so I'd see him all the time. And I always felt like no matter what happened to me in life, like, cause I've had some shit happen to me that, like, I feel like the whole town judges me for. Like, he's never judged me for it. And, like, I just felt like he accepted me no matter what. And that's, like, really rare to find in people. So, like, I don't mean to, like, lose my shit. But, like, I need that more than ever now. Yeah. Because I'm not going to float everybody's fucking boat. I'm going to sink it most likely. But yeah, he was just awesome. So happy birthday. I'm not crying sad. I'm sad I miss you, but I'm crying happy because I knew you and you've touched me in such a way. And I will honor you in some way, somehow, as I go further in life, because I know that's the right thing I should do. Amen. Amen. I love you wherever you are. Where's my cross? I gotta kiss it. I love your fucking names, man. You are so funny. I will write that down. I think I'll remember that, but you never know. I don't know. Do you do anything other than Discord? Do you have a YouTube? I guess that's your YouTube, right? At Pettysburg Address. I just asked you for YouTube. I am so stupid. I'm stupid. I'm not thinking. I'll write it down though. But no, me and my daughter had a bad experience on Discord with a man named Gabriel Ryder. His name though on Discord was Shah. It was SHAH, like a Shah from back in the day, like an emperor type shit, because he's a weirdo like that. He was a family friend's son. I knew him when he was a little boy, and then he got older, and he was like 19, 20 or something, 20, and I was living with them for like a year and a half or so, and it was great. I loved living with them, and I got to become close with him. I thought he actually, like, it wasn't like a anything sexual, no. He's fucking way young, too young for me. So, and I would never, no. Just letting you guys know that, though, that nothing like that. It was just, I was getting to know him, I guess, not as a child anymore, but as an adult. But he really is a child still, just, you know, in an adult body, I guess. But we really, like, got to become friends, and he started to, like, know my daughter. I mean, they knew my daughter, but I introduced him to my daughter, and we would do stuff together, me, him, and my daughter, like go out to the park, or we'd go hiking with him and his mom, or we'd go to the beach with him and his mom, because his mom was like one of my best friends at one point. And anyways, like, make a long story short, he basically found out, like, my daughter got a phone, I think, too early. Like, she shouldn't have gotten a phone at that age, but she was like, I don't know how old, 11. And I thought she shouldn't get one until she was 18 or at least 16. But, like, her dad went behind my back and got her the phone. So anyways, I found out, she has a phone, and I was pissed off, and I didn't have anybody really to talk to then. So I talked to him about it, and I told him like, yeah, she's got a phone, and I'm pissed off. She shouldn't have one. And then he like ended up looking up, because he knew that she had a YouTube. So he looked up her YouTube, and like somehow, I don't know how he did it. He's like a tech geek. And so he ended up finding out somehow from her YouTube what her TikTok was, from her TikTok, Discord. He ends up finding her. He puts another name down and talked to her like, he didn't know her. So he catfished her basically, and then was like sending her like really inappropriate things. And like she ended up telling me one day, and I was like, didn't really know what to. I wish we didn't do what we did. Like it was the right thing to do, but the timing of it was bad. I think we should have played along with it for a bit more to get more evidence. But I think he's smart enough where whatever. But anyways, we had a bad thing with Discord. Basically, my friend's son sent my daughter sexually inappropriate things, and wanted maybe a relationship. I don't know. Totally disgusted. So Discord is not my favorite. But I know a lot of people that use it. I just don't, because of that. It just is not fun for me. Yeah, that's what happened with Petty. I get what you're saying. That's exactly why I'm here today. I've been doing this. Well, I turned to doing this because I wanted like a video diary for myself, because my mom had cancer, and just this last year, and it was looking like this might be it. We didn't really know. It was just like a day-to-day thing. So I was using this to kind of cope and try to find some sort of community or be able to talk about it. So I totally understand where you're coming from. And you can talk to me anytime, because I think you're pretty cool. Like I can just tell, like we'll be cool. But yeah, that was a shitty thing that happened with her. And I'm not friends with the family anymore, so But I mean, I don't know. I think that family's got to be kind of fucked up. If like, I don't know. I just think something weird was going on, and I didn't really see until kind of too late. My daughter kind of took a punch for it, and I blame myself because like I never wanted anything like that to happen. It's like anything. It's like the more you try to like defend yourself from it, it seems like it happens. So I try not to have any fear at all, because it seems like my fears just happen. So just try not to have fear. So I'll be like, oh my God, I'm scared my face is going to clear up. Oh, I'm so scared my face is going to clear up. Oh no, we did call the cops, Petty. We called the cops. Yeah, we got the cops involved. They didn't do shit. That's why I was pissed. That's why I'm kind of pissed off about it, because nothing was done. We did the right thing at the right time. Even though the cops couldn't do anything because he didn't basically send her a picture of his dick. And if that were to have happened, then they would have done it. But he can send music that talks about it's a gay cowboy, first of all, and it's a catchy earworm tune, I will tell you that. But it's for adults, and it's for gay cowboys that want to give each other blowjobs. And talking about blowjobs, 11-year-old doesn't need to be hearing about blowjobs from you. If anything, she can hear it from her mother, but not from him. No. And even me at 11, that's weird. But I mean, I kind of do feel like I've already given her that talk now. I gave her it at 13, but like, yeah, just, I can't believe you didn't get anything. Like one of the cops told me, like when he was sitting at home with me, because I was like, are you guys gonna like, what's gonna happen? And that's, at first I was still like, I was torn because I still like felt bad that I did that, but like my daughter comes first no matter what. Like that was fucking fucked up. So like I didn't feel bad, but like it's, you know what I mean? It's somebody you know, and it always usually is somebody you know, I guess, but it was harder, I guess, to do than if it was just like a stranger. It'd just be easier to do it. But I did do it nonetheless. It took me like 5 days. So it's kind of like, I don't, because it's not just him, it was the whole family. I knew like the family's going to find out, obviously, that I called the cops, and then they're going to they ended up blocking me. Like, that is so ass backwards, but whatever, you know. But one of the cops had told me that he was looking at a misdemeanor, and so like that got me like, sweet, you know, something's going to happen. And then when the cop came back, they didn't do anything. He didn't get anything, like not even a fine, nothing. And so like it really bothered me. Like I think I even called that same, because the cop gave me his number if I needed to call him any further questions, that sort of thing. So I did end up calling the cop back, but it was like a month after, 2 months later, because it was still really bothering me. It still bothers me even now, but not as much. But you know, because there were things that I was thinking of. I was like, couldn't you get like sending inappropriate content to a minor? Nope. It was so weird. And like they didn't take it very like the one cop that was sitting in my house seemed to be the only cop that took it serious. And then nothing. I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, it is a bummer that they didn't do anything, for sure. For sure, because it showed my daughter too that they can get away with it. You know what I mean? It made my daughter like they didn't even offer like, does your daughter want anything like for counseling? Like they didn't do anything. Like I had to kind of like, which is my job, obviously not my job. That's my role and purpose and whatever to do as a mom. But and just yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Oh my God, I'm going on 2 hours, dude. Oh my God. I've never done 2 hours before. Crazy. I could keep on talking to you probably for the rest of the night. Shrinking will be on in like 2 hours. Got 2 more hours to go. I don't know how long you can even do a live for. I mean, I've seen some people's lives are like 4 or 6 hours. I'm like, holy shit. I really wish I would have live streamed the Jesse show. I didn't tell you guys. I went to see Jesse. I went to see him in March. March 11th was the day I went. I went in Madison, and I got there pretty early, found parking awesome. Was like a block away. And then I walked and I stood in the wrong line for a little bit. So I was kind of like, 18 people down. And then I find out I'm in the wrong line. So I go to the early access line because somebody gifted me an early access pass. And I ended up third in line. I'm like, I'm doing better. So that was cool. And I met a guy in line that was so sweet. He was such a nice guy. And then it was funny because he actually parked like two cars away from me in the parking lot. So like we were going out like to our cars like around the same time. It was just kind of funny because we were like right next to each other. And so because I just saw him in the beginning of the show and then I saw him at the end. And I said, hi, bye, see you. It was nice to meet you. And never got his name though. I hate that. I never ask names. I'm so stupid. And then so Jesse's show was fucking phenomenal. It was great. I was front row. I was right on the rail because I was third in line, so I knew I was gonna get front. I was like, kind of to the side so I could get a good view of him. Right in front of Joel, the bass player. And yeah, it was awesome. I don't know really what else to say than awesome. He played for a really long time, which was cool. I didn't know, like I think they have a time limit too. Like he can only play till like 11:30 or midnight, and then like after that they charge you, I think. So whatever. So the venue did clear out pretty fast, which I was kind of surprised. I did get to meet SG Goodman. So that was pretty so I was like peeking around this pole, like I was so nervous to meet SG Goodman because I have a crush on her kind of. And then seeing her sing live, I was like, her voice is just beautiful. And so I was like wanting to meet her. I just didn't know like what to do, and I didn't have money to buy anything because my card got declined before at the Jessie one. So I ended up going to hers, whatever. I ended up going up to her and I told her like how amazing I thought she was, and that like her voice is so beautiful, and it like filled my I couldn't even like finish. Like I went like like I couldn't finish. I was like starstruck kind of, and she's like, "Oh, thank you," like totally humble. And then she asked me, "What's your name?" And I was like so shocked. I was like nobody ever asked, like she wasn't signing anything, nothing like that for me. Like she wanted to know my name. And I've never had that like from like a a rock star or whatever. So famous person. So I was like, "Oh, my name, I'm Kate." And then I like was gonna ask what's yours, because that's normal to do, but I didn't because I wanted her to think I'm cool. Like I know your name, but I didn't. I just knew SG Goodman. I didn't know really much about her before that. I listened to it like a little bit, but I didn't like, research or anything. I didn't do the deep dive. So yeah, SG was her name, or so I was gonna ask her name, but then I was like, that would sound stupid. So I was just like, I don't even know what I said, to tell you the truth, how it ended. It ended after that, though. But then I went outside and met this guy, Maurice, and he was pretty cool. Shout out to Maurice. But, oh, hi, Gregory. Your name's Gregory. I'm Kate. I go by Karma online. But Kate Karma. Sometimes my name, I just end up saying my real name, so I might as well just say it. But yeah, she was really cool. And the whole point of my story was nobody knows what FG stands for, I guess. And so I could have had my moment where I would have found out valuable information. And I wouldn't have spread it. I would have kept it to myself. But I wouldn't have known that had somebody told me that. So I probably would have spread it. But now that I know that nobody really knows her real name, that's what I heard at least. I would definitely not tell. So SG, if you're watching me, I won't tell. But I'm definitely going to ask next time if I ever see you again. And hopefully you'll remember me. Because I had the wolf ears on. I was the only one wearing the wolf ears. I was looking like a furry. But I was really a Wells wolf. And actually, I was hoping people would know that. Because, like, I know people from the fan club were there. I don't know how many. But I was hoping that, they would know that I'm not a furry. I'm a Wells wolf. That's why I'm wearing the ears. Here, I'll get them right here. Oh, these are the ears that I wore. So I was rocking out front row. I was like doing this when you're doing the bopping kind of shit. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they saw. But yeah, I'm going to wear them pretty much at every show I go to now. So judge me all you want. I'm a Wells wolf, though. Like, I got pride in that. And I tried to make a name that was, well, it came to me, like, accidentally. And then I thought, hey, that's a pretty good name to use. And so I thought that's a good, like, you want something that's going to, like, that you can connect other people. So, like, telling another person that they're a Wells wolf, they feel like they're part of a community then. That's why I came up with it. I wanted community. So Gregory Petty, if you want, you should look up Jessie Wells Fan Club on Facebook. I know it's another social media, but I'm just on Facebook and YouTube. But if you want to look up Jessie Wells Fan Club, we're the group with 41K. I really basically wanted to just have one main club on Facebook because there's so many fucking different little clubs that it just gets to be ridiculous that I just wanted one hub. I want one spot where I can just have a conversation about his music, and it'd be a safe space so people like won't get ripped off by wannabe fake accounts or all that kind of shit. So you should check it out. But it's the group with the most people because I want it to be just one main club. And so far, my goal was to get to 100K by 2026, but now it's going to be 100K by 2027. And I really hope that happens because it's a great group. And I'm not just saying it because, I'm part of it, but, and I don't want people to think because I'm an administrator that I know more than you or that I'm like this huge freaking, braggart or anything like that. I just love Jesse and I wanted a spot for people to feel safe and enjoy his music. And like, I know there's some people in the group, like I said, I'm not going to please everyone, and I know there's things that I've said, maybe even did, that don't necessarily, they don't like, or I don't know, but like, there is this person, I'm not going to say names, but there's no, I shouldn't even bring it up, but basically saying that I was disrespectful, and I wasn't. That person was being disrespectful by saying that my post was weird. And then she decided to even say another comment again about it being weird. And it wasn't weird. She was making it weird. The people that made comments that were whatever, that were projecting whatever they thought I was doing with that picture, it was ridiculous. I call it Picturegate because it was just fucking stupid. It showed me a side of his fans that I knew existed, but like people like to act like, oh, I'm this like great, I'm always nice, and nobody's like that. I mean, like there are people that are more so, but everybody has that inner bitch. We all lose our shit sometimes, that kind of crap. This was something that wasn't even anything that you should get upset over. It's a picture that, like, he had put out. So, like, I feel like that's fair game. It wasn't, like, a private picture that I posted. That would be weird. But I didn't do that. So, I was trying to be as respectful as I fucking could without being a bitch. And then eventually I just fucking lost. I wasn't being a bitch. I think, well, it kind of was, but, I said something to her or him that, like, was honest, but she was honest too by saying she thought that was weird. I got hurt by that because I didn't think it was. She said it again. Then she was another comment saying it, or he. And then eventually I was just like, what the fuck? And then she calls me a fucking bitch and tells me that I'm disrespectful. It was like, all right. And I don't care. I know you guys probably do know who I'm talking about if you were to go look it up, but that's what happened. That's what happened. I wasn't being disrespectful. I am trying to be as respectful as I can. Like, I don't think people know like what comes. Well, Nico knows because Nico's the moderator. Nico has a great channel. Check it out. Wells Archive. Actually, Petty. If you've never heard of Jesse Wells, go to Wells Archive. It's WELLES Archive. And then check that out because that's Jesse like from the beginning. And then if you want to check out now, that's basically the now stuff is why he's like getting popular. But his older stuff, everything that he does is where it's at, I think. But yeah. But no, people don't know what comes through in that group. And like I don't know. I try to let it be a place where everybody can, you know, speak their truths and no censoring and that kind of shit. But like, it's like people always want to send political shit, and it's just like that kind of gets at you. And then you like go to that page for like community, and then you see that some of them are like putting you down. And I've just been trying to keep this, you know, like I just was hurt, I guess. And I probably hurt her feelings. And so I apologized, you know, to her, but I never heard anything back. I kind of figured she's too good for an apology back to me, but that's just how some people are. They don't like to admit their faults either, but I admit mine when I know or feel it. So that's that. But no, it's a good group nonetheless. I shouldn't have brought that up. I brought up like the worst possible thing. That was just like, no, it wasn't the worst, but just showed me a side that I didn't know was there. So now I'm a little bit more aware of it. And I'm trying to accommodate, but at the same time, it's like I'm not going to please everybody either. They're probably from Arkansas. No, she's not. I know she's not from Arkansas, but I don't want to say where she's from, but I do know where she's from. And it's surprising actually that, because usually they're friendly. That's a hint. They're usually friendly people that I love and get along with great. But yeah, so anywho, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get going, but I will definitely subscribe to Petty, and I hope we all talk soon. And it was great to be back, and great to hear that my mom is clear. That's a huge relief, definitely for her, but for us too. And I'm sorry about your dad, Petty. I don't mean to say that about my mom, because yeah. And happy birthday, Mr. McIntosh. We love you. Like, I guess, you know, to end off, just appreciate life and try to, yeah, see the sense of humor in things, because it is fleeting and you never know when people are going to go. So just really do try to be kind, I guess, to your love, well, to everybody, but to the people that you love the most, you know, you do take for granted, and just try to be more aware and, you know, hug more and, yeah, do all that kind of stuff. I'll try to take my own advice as well. But just love everybody. Love your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, your fathers, your friends, your cousins, your whatever. Okay. Anyways, I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Well, next month. But I will leave shorts in the meantime and videos of whatever I find interesting or cool. Or if I'm upset, who knows what the fuck I'll bring to the table. But I'll bring it. That's for sure. I won't come empty-handed. All right. Love you guys. Mwah. See you later. Alligator. Oh, oops, I didn't. Oh, it's so bad.